So Outspoken, it started in 2007. July 14, 2007 is what we consider the founding date. It was started by these three music majors. Diandgy Georges, his name was DJ Third World. Jamaal Bolden, who went by Moving Testament, and Tori Thompson went by Scarlett, and she was the main person who really put Outspoken together.
She was definitely interested in starting an organization on campus devoted to writers and poets and rappers alike. But there was already another organization that was dedicated to English majors.
So they got together and they went to Mr. C. Lee McGinnis, who works in the Department of English, Modern Foreign Languages. Tori presented him with the idea of starting this organization, and he was reluctant to participate in it as far as being an advisor and everything. He said that we already had an organization.
The difference between Outspoken and that other organization was that Outspoken was performance-based, and the other organization was, just an appreciation of the arts.
It wasn't really what Tori had in mind. So in a way of, trying to distance himself from the organization early on, he was like, okay, so if you want to start this organization, I need a list of people who want to join, I need a constitution, all of that. Thinking that, talk to a student, it's not really going to, have someone come and present that stuff. Well, Tori did.
He was really impressed with the fact that they already had the vision and the plan for what they wanted Outspoken to be. So he ended up serving as the advisor for about 6 years. He served as the Outspoken advisor for 6 years.
He kind of had no choice but to support. So Outspoken was born, and from that, it just became this great organization of like-minded people who just wanted to better themselves at their craft and help others better themselves.
What they think people want to hear. On top of acoustics that make your head bounce, feet move, and soul slowly disappear.
Hi, my name is Diandgy Georges. I'm a senior elementary education major from Chicago, Illinois. I currently serve as the president of Outspoken Arts Collective, and my art is poetry. As president, my duty is to provide a platform for artists on the JSU campus and also a space where they can be creative and just join together with other artists so that they can manifest their crafts. I also hold weekly meetings so that we can showcase our art around campus.
Meetings would be held, and the way the meetings would work is, they handle business, but part of the meeting was just performing. So someone would get up in front of everyone else, third floor of the library, and just perform, do their poetry, rapping, singing, whatever.
I joined Outspoken in fall of 2015, and basically it was like when I came in, my older cousin's friend, Daryl, we call him LA, he was a part of the organization, and he just told me some of these stories about the collective and all that, and it seemed like a safe haven for creators, if you will, you know what I'm saying, where they had singers and rappers and poets and all kinds of crazy stuff. I just knew I wanted to be a part of it.
I joined Outspoken in October of 2017. I sing, I rap, and do poetry. Before joining Outspoken, I just noticed that they were a really cool group of people. Whenever I'll be around them, it was never a sort of exclusive type of vibe. They're always very welcoming and very kind and nice and encouraging when it came to my art or anything else, and they're always super nice people, so that made me want to join a group of individuals like that.
When I first seen Outspoken on campus, my first thought was, man, these are some dope people. Would I measure up to the skill level that's in Outspoken? Because I knew from that moment, seeing them at the talent show, that I wanted to join. And I just thought that they were such dope people and creative and great writers.
Before I joined, Outspoken to me looked like just the art collective that I'd imagine in like movies and TV shows. Like everyone had a different thing, everyone looked different, everyone offered something different. However, they really meshed well together, and I felt like being a part of something like that would not only help me improve as an artist, but also I wanted to bring stuff to Outspoken that may not have been there before.
I joined Outspoken in 2014. Wow. And I'm a poet. Prior to joining, I just thought it was all about rapping at first, you know, because that's all I saw was rappers. But meeting Natasha really changed my perception, and since joining, I've grown as a writer, as a person. I've gained so many different friends and different life experiences. I've gotten a chance to perform in front of the entire student body, it feels like.
What I love most about being in Outspoken is honestly just the family value that's in it. I feel like a lot of people join groups and then y'all never see each other outside of meetings and text messages and stuff like that, but with Outspoken it's a really family-oriented feel, and I feel like it's also a genuine critique that goes on when we have meetings and stuff like that.
The thing I like most about Outspoken has to be the fact that we all act like a family. I met some of my best friends here. And this was the first organization that I joined. I remember the president the year I came in. His name was Jonathan Rosser. And the information fair that they had for clubs and organizations on the plaza. And they were all recruiting, and there was a cipher and a freestyle going on. And I was like, oh, that's just for rappers. But then I met this other poet named Natasha, and she came up to me and she was talking about Outspoken and the things that they did. And so that sparked my interest to join.
What I love most about being in Outspoken is the family feel that it gives me. I've met a lot of great people in Outspoken, and Outspoken is really the group that kind of kept me here for the last 3 years. When things got a little rough at home, this was kind of my place of peace because I was surrounded by artists and people that always love positive energy, and because I was so connected with a lot of them, they were no longer associates or members of Outspoken, but they were my family. So it gives me a family feeling, someplace I can call home.
I want to know my day-to-day. Well, as a late man, things are great. I talk to God like every day, keeping meals up on my plate. Get a meal, then get to swapping, spread the bread, then get the profit. Brother rap.
My name is Devin Cousin. I'm a mass communication major, and I do music. I also go by Darren Mack, Outspoken. What I like most is just seeing a lot of creatives come together, do a lot of brainstorming, and try to basically just bounce off of each other's energy. It's always positive vibes, never any mess, and it's crazy being in college, being in an organization, and not really having to worry about drama. And if it is any drama, it's just like real low key, because I don't know anything about it. But I'm a low key person, so I don't know.
Outside the big crib with a full tank of gas, on the glow repair, eyes on the prize, obstacles up in the past. Tell me how you feel, every night and day. Come on, crowd. A young brother like Drake. Let's go. I got 25 lighters on my dress.
People hear your voice all the time, but they don't always get a chance to see your face or feel your energy or get to meet you on a personal level. So those performances are a little bit more a personal engagement. The crowd actually gets time to see you do what you enjoy to do, even if you don't actually enjoy performing live. But you know, they get to see you having a good time and doing your thing and displaying your art. So I guess that's cool.
I think I like performing because I can separate Tyler, the everyday student, from Tyler, the performer. And so with shows, I got the chance to do that. I got to talk about whatever I want to talk about. I got to not be as censored as I probably would have been inside of a classroom or something like that.
So in the future, I see Outspoken just continuing to grow. I'm excited. I still get the same excitement going to meetings that I did when I was in undergrad. Just seeing all of the young, bright creatives coming together and still working towards that same purpose that our founders had and everything. I see a lot of potential. I see the passion, and I just expect great things in the future.
In the future, I feel like the people that are still here will take Outspoken to different heights. I feel like some of the people in here now will be household names one day we're going to hear. Janae Washington as, you know, a famous anchor or news reporter, things like that. You know, everybody in Outspoken is definitely talented, and they're also great students. I think we don't get enough credit for how hard we work as students as well.
In the next 3 to 5 years, I hope to see Outspoken in the community. I want to make sure that the artists that come through Outspoken are able to use the platform to advance their artistry past JSU.
So for me, what I picture Outspoken doing is a lot bigger shows. I could even imagine us having like just a sea of people being a part, but a sea of actually talented people, not, you know, just people joining to just be a part, but genuinely talented people. We put on huge showcases that involve and encompass everyone's talents and abilities, but also gives it a way for people to see how we all come from different backgrounds, however we still have that family feel to us.
I feel like the artists in the organization are on their way to doing great things, and I feel like that is going to boost Outspoken to a national and international level, to where people who come to this school, and people are going to want to come to this school because they want to be a part of an organization that launches careers the way that Outspoken does.
I see Outspoken still being a thing for like years and years and years and years and years and years and years. I feel like somewhere that it's headed, we started to do a little bit of that this year, is making it, although it will still be a school organization, doing things more outside of school as well.
There's talk of an Outspoken mixtape. I would love to see that. I would love to, you know, be able to give it out, sell it, whatever, just have it, to give it out, to even sell it, to have it part of, you know, our history. And I just see, I see some of our members even making this a career. So that's what I see for Outspoken. Grammys, Tonys, awards, and just continuing to grow and to help others grow.